Today is just one of those days that you just got to sit out on the back patio, go out to the back porch because it's a little nice outside, not cold.
Beautiful.
Just kind of sunny, just kind of not too hot, not even humid. Just
It was warmer yesterday.
Kind of feeling like you're just kind of dead and in limbo. Like this is the most beautiful weather. Then you get the Budweiser Bluetooth speaker out there and you do some 80s. You do a little Big Country in a Big Country. You do a little Tears for Fears. Everybody wants to rule the world. Do a little bit of The Cure. Little Friday.
I was ready to go to the mall.
I mean, I was like ready to watch some Stranger Things or something. I don't know what was going on in my head, but I mean, that was a nice little way to do a little pre-show.
It's fun to turn back the pages every once in a while.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is episode 131 of They Call Us the Breeze. We are cocked and loaded. We are ready to roll. We are ready to have a great time. We hope you are too, guys. On my way to do it, so let's get to it. Let's go. Well, hey guys, welcome into another edition of They Call Us the Breeze. That is Bravo, Romeo, Echo, Sierra, live from the Tiger Cage. That's right, every Thursday, right around 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Had to run a little late today because of a little prior engagement Ryan and I had. It happens every once in a while. But we're out here chilling. This is, like I said, episode 131. This one for January the 25th, the year of our Lord 2024. Out here chilling, just smack dab in the middle of the NFL playoffs, smack dab in the middle of a whole beautiful world we got going on outside the Tiger Cage windows right now. We got all sorts of things tonight. We got a new segment we're going to try tonight. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. And when I say a lot of stuff to talk about, I mean I'm going to do a little haters going to hate too. I know I only do it every once in a while when I really got to speak up about something. And usually, you ever follow the trend on the haters gonna hate? It's usually something that triggered me on a certain day. And then it just escalated from there. And again, sticking with that theme, I had a day the other day. I saw 3 different things happen on my way into work. Now, when you're on your way into work, man.
Ooh, I have one.
You're just like, God damn, I'm on my way into work,
Nothing happens on my way into work.
Yeah, well, yeah, it's like 5 a.m, so no one's out on the roads. You're not stopping at 3 different places and a Target, on your way in.
I got to stop. I do have a red light.
Yeah, there is a Target on, right around the block from my work, so every once in a while I got to fucking fight the beast and run into Target. And had a day the other day where I just, a bunch of different shit just kept happening, and it was snowballing. All within the 30 minutes it take for me to leave my house and get to work, and I'm just like, God damn.
Yeah.
And then when you think you finally have it all beat, you get up to the railroad tracks and a train's coming by and stops.
Did you hear about that kid that got hit by that fucking train? Speaking of, guys, make sure you guys are going out to tigercagemedia.com, checking out the TikToks. Make sure you're buying the t-shirts. Make sure you guys are out there
I did not get hit by
subscribing.
Are they trying to flatten quarters?
Make sure you guys are out there subscribing and liking our YouTube channel, Tiger Cage Media on YouTube. Ring that little bell for notifications.
Ding, 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 ding.
That way you know whenever we do come on live. But yeah, did you hear about that fucking guy that got hit by that train?
Dude, you don't play around on
tracks. I did not get run over by a train.
This guy had his goddamn Dr. Dre Beats headphones on.
See?
Oh, there you go.
And he was, well, hold on. Now, in his defense and not in his defense. Here we go. Don't be an idiot. Yep. But so he says his walk home from work, he always walks over these train tracks. He says he's never seen a train go down these train tracks in his entire life. Just maybe wrong time of day. Maybe he stayed an hour late.
So he's alive if he's given these.
Oh, he's alive. He got hit on his hip.
Oh, he might as well be dead, brother.
Wait, that's Marty St. Louis.
He got clipped.
Dave
he was
check.
This close, man. He was this close, man.
The way this young man laid it out on the story was that basically, like, he kissed,
I bet that threw him into the weeds.
He kissed the corner. Okay, he kissed.
Yeah, I bet he did.
He kissed the corner, went flying
off.
Corner
of the train and then the corner of that field over there.
Yeah, so
locomotive.
He said
it
hit him. He said it hit him on his hip and it smacked him in the face. And the next thing he knew, he woke up in the bushes next to the train tracks.
Yeah, the next thing he woke up.
What the hell happened?
And everybody was just like giving this kid a hard time. And he's like,
he got hit on a Monday. He woke up on a Wednesday.
He's like,
exactly. What's the last time you remember? CXS.
I remember thinking to myself, man, I never seen a train.
CXS.
Don't scream.
I remember thinking to myself, I'd never seen a train along these tracks. And then
I mean, think about the poor kid. Think about the poor kid, right? You're wearing your Dr. Dre's Beats headphones.
That's a hell of a...
So that's noise cancellation at its
that
best.
is great. Beats by
Apparently
Dre.
he's up from Detroit or Chicago.
If that's not a fucking review for Dr. Dre's Beats headphones,
Our
as far
headphones are so great that you cannot hear a train coming or hit you.
1-star review. Headphones worked great, but couldn't hear the train coming. Therefore, I gave it a 1-star review.
They are a hazard.
Probably just user error, but just going to give it a 1-star review.
Imagine waking up like,
anyway.
son of a bitch.
No, so yeah, I mean,
What just happened?
Everyone's piling on this kid, and he's just like, "Look, dudes, I take the same way home from work every fucking day for 2 years.
Maybe don't
I ain't
take that way
never
home
felt
anymore.
a rumble. I ain't never seen no damn train on these tracks, and I just was, I can't. He didn't mention that he was on his fucking phone, but I guarantee he was on his fucking phone.
Oh,
you see that?
He don't
shit.
want to. He don't want to admit any.
Yeah.
Not paying
No,
attention.
and that conductor was just like,
Oh, if you see a kid on his cell phone,
I gave
on
it
Beats-
3 honks by the code of book.
Put some more coal in, Jeff.
He's like, I'm gonna teach this guy a lesson. I can't get off.
punk kid on Beats headphones on his cell
He can move anywhere. We cannot at all.
Get off my tracks, Jeff.
Do they still do that? Where like there's Jeff in the back and he's just shoveling coal to go faster?
Yeah.
They still do that?
Yeah,
Like,
they don't
Jeff,
have.
put on some more coal,
They've
man.
been thinking about
I'm going
putting
to get 20 points real quick.
putting diesel engines in them since 1950,
Oh, dude,
but they
what
haven't
if-
done it yet.
What if that guy was like macking on some chick that night,
Oh, yeah.
and then she's like, "Baby,
Where'd he go? Hello?
baby, hey, come on over," and he's like,
He ghosted me.
This is the night. This
How
is
do you
the night.
How do you
This
explain
is
that
the
to
night.
it? Sorry, babe, I didn't make it. Why?
got hit by a
I got hit by a
train.
train. Oh, bullshit.
No,
Fuck
it
you.
got no.
No,
it's
see,
on
No,
the
really,
news.
I got hit by a train.
No, for real.
Go to stptimes.com and then you'll see that I got
We have
blasted
gotten-
by
I
a
got
train.
hit in the ass and then in the shoulder.
No pun intended. We just got way off the rails, guys. This is They Call Us the Breeze,
No,
and
yeah.
if you guys aren't watching us out there on YouTube, make sure you're checking us out everywhere you get your podcast drip every Monday. So this is episode 131. Like I said, January 25th. Out here with my brother and my dad. It's National Florida Day, you guys.
Could you imagine? Could you imagine
He's gonna go
showing
back.
up
He's gonna go back.
late for work?
He's gonna go back.
Where you been, Joe? Dude, I got hit by a train.
Why is it Joel?
Joe.
Joey.
Well, Jeff's the one fucking shoveling coal in the back of the train anyway. But yeah, guys, got a lot to talk about tonight, so we might as well get to it. Today, happy National Florida Day, you guys. Like we had the national cheat on your New Year's resolution
So
last
when
week.
does this come about?
So this
So
begs the
today-
question. There's 50 more national holidays. 49.
49 at least. Yeah, there's 50 states. Well, if you count Cuba.
Alaska.
Yeah. But yeah, so
It's in a state of
today is
disrepair.
National Florida Day. And that just got me thinking, top 3 things you hate about Florida.
Who made that up? Hallmark again?
Probably.
Oh.
I got one right off the rip. Goddamn tourists, man. Goddamn tourists. I know they feed our economy, but man, they can be kind of annoying. You got that kid that's always coming down. You got that friend, you go out to the bar, right? And then there's that one guy that like just starts talking to your crew. His name's like fucking Craig, and he's from New York. He's like, oh, I'm just down here with my buddies. They all got tired early, and they all decided to go back to the hotel room, and they left me down here chilling. And then he just starts following you around to other bars, bro. And you got like your crew of like 4.
But then Craig becomes like your buddy.
Well,
at,
when Craig-
at
when
1
Craig
a.m.
went-
when you're on the beach and you're sharing a bottle of Jack.
When Craig whips out that joint at bar number 3, then he's everybody's
You're like,
best
Craig,
friend.
you're all right, man. And
Yeah.
he's like, I know.
But no, there's like Craig, and he's just like running around, and he's like, hey, I'm from New York. I don't really know anybody. And then he just like, it's like.
Can I be your friend? Will you be my friend?
We literally had that happen one night, man. We were at I think we were at Goose, and we were out there sitting out smoking on the patio
Is that
or
at
the
the
sidewalk. No, downtown, and we were, smoking cigs. We usually would hang out around the table because some people smoke weed, some people smoke cigarettes, and you need to be outside for that sort of thing. And this guy there'd always be a table next to yours with like 2 or 3 people, and then you guys would end up all starting a conversation together, and everybody, it became, yeah,
you got a
exactly.
big table.
Strangers here, strangers there, but we're all strangers together. Well, when it's just Craig by himself hanging
And
out
then
at
you're
the
friends
table,
by the end of the night.
well, yeah. But when it's Craig by himself sitting at the table, like it's kind of
Yeah.
weird. And then Craig does the same thing every time. He'll sit down.
Has the shell necklace on. Let's
Yeah,
talk
he's got
about what he
puka-
looks
he's
like.
still got a puka
And a
shell
Hawaiian shirt.
No, he's got a puka shell necklace, but a flannel on.
Yeah.
So it just don't make no sense
Yeah.
already.
It's like he just basically went and just
and he's
raided
got
PacSun.
yeah, and he's still got spiky tipped hair from 20 years ago.
He's like, it's coming back.
And Craig, it ain't coming back, dude. Let it
Let me
go.
borrow a
That's
cigarette.
what you guys
It's
said
coming
about
back.
Converse All-Stars to me 20
Craig,
years
it ain't
ago.
coming back, bro. So Craig does the same thing, man. He gets himself a drink, maybe a shot, if he wants to be a little
Yeah,
cooler.
ask him
and
for
then
a daiquiri.
he's got damn American Spirits, the light blue ones.
He has
How old is this
and he-
Craig up for say?
Probably
30.
30.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Pinch poke, you owe me a Coke. Yeah.
And he only has two left in the
Craig's-
pack.
Craig's 30, and he's got that light blue American Spirits pack of cigarettes.
The weakest.
And he's got, the weakest of all of them. And he's got 2 left in the pack. So he's going to come sit down at the table next to you. And you guys are going to be talking about something because you guys, the 4 of you are best friends.
Because you mentioned maybe one band that like
and
caught
then
his
Craig
ear.
will do
Yeah.
one of 2 things. He will either every 5 minutes he'll chime in and be like, "Yep, that's right,"
And then go to bed.
or
Or
he'll try to correct you,
and then scoot in closer.
and then you hear the
The white plastic chairs by the pool.
he's like, "My name's Craig, by the way," and he introduces
Yeah,
himself.
yeah, like
he
a great
introduces
guy.
himself. He's a
Of
nice
course.
guy, but he introduces himself a little bit. But then he just like starts talking, and then he's having side conversations with the 22-year-old girl, and you're just like, "Craig, we don't really know you like that, man. So like, leave Sid alone." And then like you got all this shit going on, and then everybody's like, "Well, let's go to fucking." And it's like, just wait till Craig goes to the goddamn bathroom so we can figure out our next fucking move.
We
please."
gotta ditch Craig. And then
And they're
Craig's
like,
like,
let's go to the Bends. And Craig's like, I love the fucking Bends. Yeah, I'll go too. And then Craig literally come walk with you guys
Yeah,
2 blocks
dude.
over crossing crosswalks like you're the fucking Beatles plus Craig.
And then you're like,
isn't that funny?
Big
dude?
Like it's
Isn't
just
that
like
funny how
Beatles
that happens,
plus
dude?
Craig.
If I feel like you've lived a lot of beach nights.
I told
like
you, wait.
I've lived
Go
a
to
lot
the
of
bathroom.
beach
Don't
nights.
And
say
then you go
anything.
outside and everybody's just like, God, how are we going to get rid of Craig?
then you go
and
try
then
to,
Craig
like-
comes out and he's like, hey, I bought shots, guys. And you're like, all right, we'll
Well,
deal with him.
and then you go try to like drop
Now
Craig off.
you got to hang with him for an hour because
But yeah, at least another
Well, no,
hour.
this is what happens. You go to try to drop Craig off at his hotel beach
No, Craig
room.
don't get in my
No.
car, bro.
No. You try
Oh,
to
you
just
walk him?
You walk him to this hotel room, and he goes,
Oh, I
"Oh,
don't,
I don't have my key."
Craig don't even stay
Shit.
at that damn hotel. We just
Yeah.
walked 5 blocks in the wrong direction to go to the
And
fucking
he's
Hyatt.
like, I'm staying with my buddy and his girlfriend, and they have the keys.
Where are you guys going next?
What are you guys doing after this?
I guess we're going to fucking Emerald, Craig. Come on.
Come on,
And then
dude.
you just adopt Craig for the whole fucking night. And Craig's like, all right, he bought us that round of shots at fucking...
I want to be a Craig, man.
And then at the end of the night,
I'm sure
everyone's
you
like,
have
man,
one.
I wish we had a joint. And then Craig's like, I got a joint. I'm like, Craig! The fuck were you waiting for, bro? And then Craig smokes us all out. We're like, Craig, we're going home, man.
Thanks, bro. And he's like, well, I'll be here in the morning. And then he sees
you guys
at
coming back
breakfast
tomorrow?
He sees you at the buffet the next morning, and he's like,
No, you just no, because for real, you never see Craig ever again.
No.
And it's not even because of avoiding him or Craig avoiding you. It's just for some reason you just never see Craig again
And then
after that.
Craig
night.
dances into the night,
That's true.
tiptoeing.
Or if you're weird like me, you get like a voice recording of Craig just giving shout outs to random people because you guys are drunk in the alley behind Steve's by a dumpster. What up, Craig?
Do this, dude.
Yeah, National Florida Day. We really got off topic on that one, but yeah, let's just pick number one. Number one thing I hate: tourism's. Craig's coming down and joining your groups. Ryan, what's your number one thing you hate about Florida?
Just how long it takes to get out of it on a car drive.
Yeah, it's like God put you way down.
Oh my goodness!
And
And
like-
we have it halfway, ladies and gentlemen. If you're
Yeah,
from
we're
Miami and you're
literally-
trying to go to freaking
Hey, I mean, it's only going to get worse. I mean, the traffic, yeah, for sure.
God,
it's
I
only going to
remember-
get worse when spring training starts.
well, just waking up and be like,
or
"Are
or
we?"
it used to.
I'll be
you
like,
know?
"Are we in Kentucky?" And Mom's like, "We're not even out of
We just
Florida
crossed
yet."
over to Georgia.
I'm like, "God damn it, Florida!"
And Georgia takes
You're
forever
so
too.
long. man.
Texas takes the longest. Either way, you split it.
Yeah.
Georgia's long going north and south on
That's just
75.
it,
I've
yeah.
never went through Texas.
All right, so Ryan's gonna hate on the fucking
the lag time that
trying to
Florida
get
gives you
out.
when you just try to get out.
We're like, I gotta get out of here. Be like, well, no matter where you are, it's gonna take you at least 2
I
hours.
want to go to Ohio so I can just sit. Yeah, well,
Go sit and
Sit in the snow.
All right, Dad. What
Because
do you
nobody's out there now.
What do you hate about Florida, Dad, on National Florida Day?
August.
August.
When it's 96 degrees.
just a month.
and there's no breeze.
Fucking August.
Oh yeah, it is. So what about more? Expand.
Yeah, because like, what? How's
What's up?
August any different than September? I
There
feel
are
like they're the same
there are
fucking
things
month.
that why you chose August that
Yeah.
you are harped on. So
It's hot. It's hot.
hot.
I just
hot.
I group August and September
It is
same month.
fucking hot.
Fucking hot. Yep.
I mean, it's just so humid and hot, you just start sweating. I mean, when we were working in
Just
summer
sweating,
at school,
just sitting around doing
8:30,
nothing.
you were soaking wet. In
Oh,
the morning.
dude.
Yeah. Just sitting around doing nothing.
I remember-
bullshit.
Start
We
sweating.
were doing
No, I mean
everything.
me sitting around
Oh,
doing
yeah.
nothing, catch a sweat.
You know, going to school, it's like portables were like kind of like one of those. You have a portable, but it was the coolest classroom. Like I'm thinking temperature. All
So
the rest
how
of
were,
the
how were August in Ohio? I mean, were they?
probably beautiful.
Probably.
That's cornbag
well,
season, baby.
Okay, listen.
Uncle Joel's out there playing.
No, Joel's not. He's,
But
well, he used
August
But,
is
yeah.
like premium. No?
Well, it was hot. If I remember it being hot, but I was in my 20s and I was in really great shape. So we played softball in August. So I could run without sweating, and playing softball and stuff.
big dick. All right, yeah, I
No,
got
no,
it.
no. I'm just saying, you're
No,
in
I
better
got
shape, And I didn't drink near as much beer, I'm
Yeah.
sure. And I was way much younger and whatever. But
And you probably had no idea you
I
had three
think
kids coming along the way,
That was the 1980s.
Yeah,
And this
Before
is
85.
2020s.
yeah.
And there's no doubt climate change has changed the upward temperature of our planet.
Oh yeah.
So
And I
you
wouldn't agree to that for a long time.
So
till
you
about
blame-
the last 10 years.
you blame
Well, this summer was
Jeremy,
very
me,
hot.
and Adam on climate change.
I think that's what he said. Yeah, when I had kids, the climate started changing. Shit
it
got
did.
weird.
Well, not just the temperature, the whole climate.
Yeah, a lot of odors
Climate
too.
at the house.
A lot of odors.
Oh shit. Yeah.
No pun intended. A lot
That's
of
why
shit.
you're like, I just walked into
A
a
lot
baby
of
fart.
spit up. A lot of
No,
spit
no,
up.
no. I mean,
What's worse, a
because
baby fart or a dog fart?
It would have to be a dog fart now because I can't remember what a baby fart smells
Well, I
like.
don't know what baby farts smell like, so
I don't either.
Yeah, well,
going for my dad for
Yeah, so-
advice.
I mean, I know what dog farts smell like, and cat farts.
yeah, but you trump up my bet with your farts because
Well,
you
beer farts-
your
beer
your
farts-
farts were really good.
I don't know. I asked her and she can't talk, so.
Beer
She
farts
barks.
trump dog farts, cat farts. Speaking
Yeah,
of trumping,
dad always got.
No, I mean, I say August, but in the wintertime, traffic is
snowbirds.
snowbirds, but I think that slowed down a little bit. The pandemic slowed that down a little bit, I think.
Well, no, it's
people just stopped
Well,
vacationing
no,
to
it's
St.
just
Pete.
it's just Governor DeSantis. A lot of people up north are like, I'm not going down
There's
there,
a lot
bro.
of people that don't like him. Yeah, that's
I'm
true.
not going down there,
Thank
man.
you,
They
thank
fucking,
you for slowing that.
They're lawless down there, man. I'm not going down,
He's
baby.
kind of like border control between Georgia and Florida.
We're gonna go Carolinas this year.
Yeah, we're just gonna stip right at the
Go to
tip
Myrtle
top.
Beach.
Hey,
That's
we-
gonna be this.
We're gonna
south
stop
we
at
go.
Athens, Georgia. We ain't going no further south than Macon.
Yeah. No,
'Cause
Georgia,
that
you just
son
go
of
if
a
you want
bitch
to get
down there in
robbed or something.
Tallahassee,
But at
yeah.
the end of the day, man, I gotta say Florida is probably one of the best cities in
I wouldn't
the
know.
whole
I wouldn't
United
know.
States of America, man.
I wouldn't know.
I wouldn't know either because I thought it was a state.
Oh, I meant steak.
Yeah, I wouldn't know.
I mean, aren't you not proud to like just
God, he's so smart, and we love him.
be a Floridian?
Well, he's the only one who went to college, and Florida's the city. So
true.
shit, I spent my money well.
Those bright futures.
I think I gave up one of my bright futures to give you 3 bright futures.
You did not ever get a bright futures. You gave me some of your Florida prepaid college. Thank you, Florida.
2. What? Guys, this is They Call Us the Breeze episode.
Ran that one out too, baby.
31. We're going to take a quick little break. We got celebrity birthdays coming up next here. Dad's still holding his 5-point lead 2 weeks in a row. Got that double bubble, which tied the game last week, and it's his turn up first. Very slim pickings tonight. I had to do one of the unholy things that I think of where I have to split it between today and Monday whenever the podcast comes out, wherever you get your podcast drip. I had to split it between today's birthdays and Monday's birthdays because it was that slim of pickings. So we're gonna see what these guys can do. And we're gonna see what you guys can do by hanging out with us all night long. We're gonna be here for at least another hour just hanging out. We got 3 segments left. Don't go anywhere. Dad, what do you say?
I say,
I'll say.
Mama's home.
I say, Mom, looks like Mom's home, and
Here's
she's
Grammy.
backing it in, too. Looks like we got to unload something. Ryan, what do you say?
Here's Grammy. Grammy's here.
We go. I don't know.
Grammy's
Let's go see what she has.
All right, let's go see what Mom has. Guys, don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Bye.
Look, I'm just saying, I'm not a drinker. I can honestly say I never had a beer in my life, okay?
I'm drunk right now.
get drunk.
Yeah, now we're talking.
All right.
Hell yeah. I got a little tall boy hanging out. Ryan's got a little nerd over here. Ryan fucking.
This is one of the best wines, dude.
He's drinking.
you were
Ryan's
to
got a
ask
nice
me-
Chardonnay right now, but he put ice in it
On my
immediately off
deathbed.
the rep.
Well, yeah, because I had to let it get chill.
So okay, but let me. Yeah, and I was going to ask that because it looked like you had, because you told me you were going to go to Total Wine, and then you told me you were going to buy a bottle of wine, and I expected a red, a nice red, nice room temp red. You were going to bring over something like that, which I know can be a little heavy this time of day. You want some a little crisper or something.
well,
with
I
some,
knew the sun was going to be
some
out,
with some notes of honey and
so
pear.
we want some white wine.
Yeah, so we want some wine. So I was like, there's no way that bottle's chilled. And I was like, this motherfucker gonna be hard and just drink the first glass raw while the other one
No,
chilled.
I did that lame thing that you do.
He did that Karen move where he just fucking got out his glass
get a
and
glass
just
of
threw
ice
fucking
with it
ice
as
cubes in
well?
it. But I wouldn't be so upset about that if it was like, what's a kangaroo brand? What's the kangaroo brand?
like Littlefoot,
It's like
Something
Bigfoot,
foot. Something foot.
Littlefoot,
Barefoot.
Barefoot
Barefoot.
wines. No, that's
Something
not
like
the
it.
kangaroo.
No.
That's a different one because they have a
But
little foot on
it's
it.
like a yellow label or
Yellowtail.
Yellowtail.
That's it.
There it is.
Yellowtail.
You got Yellowtail. Just 7-Eleven wines. Just 7-Eleven wines.
Yeah, but this is
basically.
the best wine,
So you
man.
can throw some ice in a damn 7-Eleven. This is my point. Is what I'm trying to get to. You came over and you're like, as if you and I had not worked at the same restaurant before that sold this wine.
and
You're like,
this is the
my-
restaurant that turned me on to this
You're like,
wine.
this is my favorite Chardonnay. Coppola's director's cut. I'm like, I've
It
heard
really
of it. Don't
is
act
so
like you have
good.
the fucking holy grail. And then I was like, but it's probably warm. And then, so my question is, I'm not hating on throwing ice in white wine by any means, or any wine for that matter. I ain't gonna throw no ice in no beer, but throwing ice in anything that you can drink. But you're gonna talk about how it's your favorite Chardonnay, and you're gonna throw some ice in it.
well, now it's hitting
Do
because
they?
it's had a moment
do
to
the
be in the
restaurants that
fridge.
you guys in the restaurant you guys work at now is kind of high end, but I don't think
But
it was
casual.
quite as high end as the last
But it's
one
casual.
with the ribs of a fish on it.
Right,
Do
yeah.
they ever buy? I'm
Name
not
dropping.
saying names.
Name dropping over
No,
here.
I'm
Yeah.
not name
But
dropping.
yeah, anyway,
do they
you're-
buy expensive wines? And
Oh,
have
I sold a bottle of
I mean,
$60.
there's some $65 bottles.
I sold a $60 bottle of wine that was mid-tier in our price range.
But Drake never bought $1,000 bottle of wine.
No.
on the shelf, right?
No. You would not be
your
able
biggest,
to under
your
that
most expensive
confinement.
bottle of wine, I think, at any restaurant Ryan and I ever worked at, is about $120.
Yeah.
I would say about $120.
You worked at the Palm.
And your mid-
You worked
your-
at the Palm, though.
I didn't pay attention. I was on a lot of
I
cocaine.
mean, there's probably like
I was on a lot of cocaine.
$800 bottles.
No, yeah, there's probably a lot of.
Probably at the Palm. I
There's
bet.
probably about
And
$600
especially in
bottle of
Orlando.
Brunello sitting back there.
Yeah.
Probably at the Orlando branch.
Oh, I'm sure.
especially.
Yeah, but the like the regular restaurants, and they're not regular. They're a little more
High-end.
classy, casual, classy.
Well, and
guess
I
you could
grew
say.
up, like-
Not
Right.
Burns Steakhouse, but
But yeah, we probably sold
A step
120 bottles of wine, and I would say nowadays it's right there still. And just the other night,
here comes the mailman.
just
Get ready for him. He'll be
he's
going
across the goddamn
around. I know.
street, Dad.
I'm warning
Jesus
you ahead of
Christ.
time, so you know when to say.
But yeah, so I would say like the other night I sold a mid-range bottle. It was $60, and that's just boom. That's a $12 tip right there, just for opening a bottle.
Yeah,
of wine.
where you work now.
Boom, 20%. You're gonna get 20% tip on that $60. That's $12 right there. Boom, done. All right.
Yeah,
Boom.
and it's not necessarily Burns. We don't have to be. We don't have to be like a
You don't have to like
Burns
fucking do the
server.
Now
whole
you
were
were
wine
a server at the Palm Restaurant in Orlando.
No,
did you?
I was an essay, and not like essay.
SA.
ASA.
Hey,
server
you were, bro.
assistant.
Is that mixed
Is
between
that why you
Indian
give
and
so
Irish?
much flack back to that back of the house?
Server assistant. Yeah.
Oh, that's
But
not
we
like
did
a
not.
mix between
so what
Indian
we
and
did,
Irish.
servers assistants. What we did is we handled running all the food to the table. We handled the bread service. We handled water
Everything.
service.
Okay.
We handled water service. We handled soda service. We handled
I see. SA.
coffee and dessert service. The
So,
only things we
basically
did,
everything.
The only things we did not do that fucking Rex would do, and I would essay underneath him, is he would take the fucking food order and then he ran any alcohol. That was
Yeah.
the only two things they did. We did everything else, man. We crumbed. We had crummers. We crumbed
That looked like
tablecloths.
it looked like a cigar casing.
Well, it looked
Or
like
a
no, it
Like
looked like
taking a lint off your clothes.
Crummers. So in fine dining, they use tablecloths for their tables, and they have, and the reason for that is because it's easy to decrumb, and you have crummers like we wore. jackets that had pockets in them. You know, you have a pen in one, you know, maybe 2 pens, and then you'd have a crummer that had the little clip just like a pen would, and it would go into your pocket, and it looked like a popsicle stick, but it was bowed slightly, almost like a snowplow.
Did
or
your
something like that.
did your
So
pen,
you're just scraping them on the
And
floor.
what you're doing, no, into your bare fucking hand, buddy. It's a nice restaurant. So you're just
you want to
after
make sure
every-
the help looks like they
after
are
every
the help.
course, you clear all the plates, and man, especially after
Bruce, can I borrow your crummer?
especially
I
after
left
fucking
mine in the kitchen.
we had that all the time.
Did you ever have any of your pens leak on your your jacket?
I did have a pocket protector because my pens would bleach into my white jacket. Yes.
Smart move.
I have
Smart
also
move.
I also, not me personally, wink wink, but have heard of or known of things that have done cocaine bumps off of their crummers, just in a laughing matter in front of people, like, oh, fuck this thing here, you know. And so, you know, you do a little bit of that, but yeah, you crumb the whole tablecloth off onto your hand, especially after bread service when someone's munching into that French loaf and there's crumbs all over, and then you pick up the first round of plates, and then you take that little fucking thing and you
All because
scrape.
people
It's
do
like
not wanna see-
Zamboni.
While they're still there.
Yeah, while they're sitting there 2 or 3 times throughout the meal, like a little Zamboni. It's just cleaning the ice,
You know what?
and you'd have to rinse it off because it would just get
How
disgusting.
famous or how much do you have to be worth to
Have your tablecloth cleaned in between
for bread?
courses.
You know, for breadcrumbs.
between-
And you'd be like, no, I can't. Like,
Next time me and Mom go to
Oh, that's a whole
Nova
other.
Crust, I'm gonna
that's-
say, if you guys serve us bread, it's like, could you decrumb our
Decrumb
table,
it.
please?
Oh, I mean, that's a whole fucking other podcast, man. I used to crack people's lobsters open, like full lobsters. I used to crack them open and pull all the meat out for them. That's what I would do. And that wasn't
because
something,
they
that
made
wasn't something-
$250,000
That
a
wasn't
year.
something that I would do. That was something that was required
Back
of
then.
us to do. So, you know. I think he's skipping us today. Oh, no, here it comes. Here it comes. It never fails. It makes me want to wag my tail. And when it comes, I want to wail.
Mail! Ow!
Gotta smile.
Every time.
Every time.
Just the young ones.
Yep, that's male guy just came. All right, so getting into celebrity birthdays, like I said, Dad is still up 5 points. It is his turn to go first. We have some slim pickings tonight, so we had to split it
What
between
is
today's
that
birthdays.
from again?
Blue's
that
Clues.
they would
Blue's
know
Clues.
that.
Blue's Clues.
Oh, okay.
We all grew up with Blue's Clues. Even Ryan's age to my age, man. We're 5 years different. Yeah, here we go. Celebrity birthdays. Let's go.
Happy birthday! This is your birthday! It's your birthday! Yay! Happy fucking birthday!
I bet it goes back to the next young one. Hey, is those guys that do that podcast on Thursday on Country Club Road?
Oklahoma.
Did they
Yeah.
ever do that mail thing?
Yeah,
Oh,
they yell
do it
mail every time. Yep. As long as it's on during the podcast, as long as we catch it. Sometimes they're early, sometimes they're late, but sometimes they're right on time. Guys, it's celebrity birthdays. This one for January the 25th and Monday, what would that be? The 29th, right?
4 days out. It's the 25th.
So this is split because it was very slim pickings. So I had to do some birthdays for today and some birthdays for when this actually comes out on Monday. Guys, it's celebrity birthdays time. Like I said, Dad is up first. Ryan, avert your eyes, you pervert. Here we go. First birthday we have up for you. All right. Very talented woman, kind of R&B-ish. I believe she played piano. At least her last name would imply it.
Keys, Alicia Keys.
Wow, Dad's gonna fucking go right off the bat. Yeah, Alicia Keys, and Dad is up
She
first.
does play the piano, right?
Yeah, yeah.
When she sings.
Alicia Keys, pretty big hits in the early beginning. Big hits in the early beginning 2000s, 2000 to 2005 maybe.
It should have probably been around,
I'm proud of you on
early
that one,
20s
Dad.
back
Alicia,
then.
yeah, Alicia Keys, Dad's up first.
Well, when you said probably played the piano, I was like, I thought she always was sitting at a piano.
But yeah, so
Yeah, she was good.
hence her last name, Alicia Keys. Dad's up first.
Oh, how old is she today?
That's celebrity birthdays.
Just
Or Monday, you mean? Whatever.
Doesn't matter.
Let's say
Either or.
38.
38.
She's probably like 44.
Ryan's almost going to hit the double bubble. Alicia Keys is 43 today.
And I appreciate you, Alicia.
I'm going to award Dad a ghost point just for fucking immediately knowing who the fuck Alicia Keys was and throwing that name out there. All right, second
Don't
birthday.
do that. Don't do that. Or fucking
Larry,
what
I know.
Larry's
Yeah,
going
I
to be
know.
right on.
I know.
Oh,
Next
dude, it's
birthday.
okay with your record.
This next woman, when she dreams, she has sweet dreams, and they're made of these. And who am I to disagree? She sang lead for the Eurythmics in the 80s. She still has a career. Very, very, very short hair, kind of like Lori Petty, Tank Girl short hair. Kind of a ghostly looking gal, but like weirdly sexy. Very happy birthday goes out to Miss Annie Lennox from the Eurythmics.
I have no idea who she is.
So she was in the 80s.
70,
Her big hit in the 80s was "Sweet Dreams Are Made of
Okay, I know that
These.
song.
Who am I?"
Does she
70
have any other hits besides that?
It's my go.
She had some hits with the Eurythmics and solo.
77.
77.
80s. Wow. Yeah, that's close. 76.
That'll get it. You guys are a little bit mean. You guys are both over. She is 70 today. Annie Lennox. All right, now we're skipping on to Monday's birthdays. These are the birthdays for January 29th. How old are they going to be on Monday? Ladies and gentlemen, the first
3
of our
days
Monday
older.
birthdays,
4 days older.
my baby, mama. Ladies and gentlemen, Oprah, mother, fucking Winfrey. What's happening, baby?
God.
Dad's up first on Oprah
I haven't read
Winfrey.
anything about her in a while because a lot of times you see her age.
You ain't watch that Harpo channel all the time, which is just Oprah backwards. That's so dumb. Harpo. It's like, it makes me think of a whale. Why are you going to try and make this woman who's been battling with fucking being fat her whole fucking life, you're going to name her goddamn channel
Fishy
Harpo?
Blues.
Harpo?
Get the harpoon.
All right. How old's Oprah Winfrey? Color Purple, man. I don't know if she's been in anything else.
I'm going to say
She was in Sister Act.
she's got to be 63.
Oh, jeez. I think she's like 65.
Ryan's a little closer. She is 70 today.
I was going to say that.
I
That's
was
the
going
first
up
thing I
there.
thought of, but I was like, no, that's too old. But
was
she's
going
been
up.
around a while.
Hell yeah, she has. God bless her. All right. Next birthday we have up for you,
She's
Ryan's
been up and
go.
down all through her career.
This guy. When he
Weight
goes
Watchers.
when this next guy goes to the store,
Weight Watchers, Mike. I know
it's a great program.
you don't have to hate on her.
When this next guy goes to the store to buy a condom, man, he gets a gold one. Them ones in them gold wrappers.
Me.
Trump,
They got them, call them Trojan Magnums because this guy,
John Wayne. It says right on the back of that
this
card.
guy,
Me.
this guy donned the mustache. This guy was the best private investigator we've ever known in television. This guy
Is he English?
might have had something to do with raising that baby with those other two guys. I don't. That was weird.
Oh,
Those
with,
those three guys
Michael
and that
Keaton?
baby.
No, you're talking
No.
about Charlie Sheen.
No, the three guy, not 2.5 Men. The three guys and the little baby, and then three guys and the little girl. Not Steve Guttenberg. This guy was a private investigator. He's famous for his mustache. He wore floral Hawaiian T-shirts or button-up shirts. Come on,
fucking,
Dad. Come on, man. Mustache, Hawaiian shirt, private investigator.
Tom
The
Selleck.
Benz.
Tom
Tom
Selleck,
Selleck.
ladies
Yeah, I was
and
like the
gentlemen.
Benz. The Benz in St. Pete. They always like revere Tom Selleck.
Very
He's got to be at
happy
least 74.
birthday.
All right.
Well, Ryan,
I like that.
Ryan's,
Thank you.
Ryan's up first. So Ryan,
74.
74.
5.
Dad's gonna get it because he is 79.
Oh, he
today,
said
dude.
least. I should.
Shitting me.
Set you up.
79, dude. Tom Selleck, 79.
Well, yeah. I mean, he's been playing. Look, when was
Well, that's
Magnum
he's
PI
like 16
came out?
years older than you, bro.
I know, but Magnum PI. I mean, I was young when I was watching Magnum PI, and you know he had to be in his 30s, and I was in my
Just thought
20s.
he was
right?
kind of around the same age as you. It's kind of disappointing, man.
Oh, he ain't
Anybody got him in the death
That's
pool?
not my same age. I'm only 63.
Anybody
Dude.
got him in the death pool, man?
No, I haven't done the
All
death
right,
pool.
Dad's gonna get the last and final celebrity birthday we have up for you guys tonight. I will say you got that, you got them Bond girls. Remember, like every Bond movie had like them Bond girls,
Yep.
Well, Austin Powers, dumbass, tried to do the same thing. Remember, he had like a different girl. He had
That's not my thing, baby.
he had the British one.
That literally is not my bag.
He had the British one in the first one.
I don't remember. I didn't really watch much of those. A little bit. They were funny.
He
too
had the
funny.
British one in the first one. He had the black chick who sang in with that vocal group in the third one. What was her name?
I'm Fox of Cleopatra.
Destiny's
I'm a
Child.
hell, Beyonce.
He had Destiny's Child. I don't know which one of the children it was, but he had
Beyonce.
one of Destiny. Oh, Beyonce. Yeah, he had Destiny's Beyonce in the third one. He had Elizabeth Hurley was the British chick in the first one. In the second one, though, I had a sweet spot for this one. She's a little piece of candy, a little blondie. Little very happy birthday goes out to Miss Heather Graham, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's say 38 or 42. 42.
42.
My final answer.
That's a good answer. And then she came and reappeared in The Hangover.
That's true. Yeah, she dated
which was awesome.
Ed,
And you're like-
Helms' character. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. She just snuck in out of nowhere. Stripper with a baby.
Pulled her tea out.
Carlos, little baby Carlos. Heather Graham.
45. What'd you say, Dad?
42.
Yeah, 45.
Flip it, Ryan, and you got the double bubble. She's
54?
actually 54 today.
Dang.
Looking good though.
Happy birthday! It's your birthday! It's your birthday! Yay! Happy fucking birthday!
There's no birthday party for you here.
That's right. You know, I figured it out the other day. You know, fucking speaking of Whoopi Goldberg. I mean Oprah. I don't know. I get them two confused all the fucking time. But speaking of Whoopi Goldberg and all them shits, and Joy Behar, that dumbass fucking show, The View. Those fucking cucking.
Dude.
Cuckling little hens that just sit there and fucking talk and shit. Have you ever, when's the last time you watched The View, man?
I don't watch it.
God, Joy Behar.
I'm
I just
not
want to punch
joking.
her in
I
the
mean,
face.
Is that where like three ladies
Four
are?
women sit around just and they,
I think as I was
and they'll have
looking through the
Joaquin.
channels, I was like, nah, I ain't watching.
Well,
this
they'll have
crap.
like Joaquin Phoenix on, or they'll have some, and they have all these political views. And if you listen to Clay and Buck or anybody, they always play clips of how dumb they are because they just think they know, like, and they're all Democrats, and they just think they know everything they're talking about. It's like it's fucking Whoopi Goldberg and Joy Behar and something, you know, like just random women sitting around. It's basically a sewing circle that they have on live television. That's
Well,
it. That's
I was
it.
thinking about this, right? Because of the
and they rave
occupation
on claim, but
that we
and
are
how
in.
stupid they are.
It's
They do.
almost like, you know, it's a table that,
Enough known.
that we wait on. I mean, it really is a table that we wait
Well,
on.
I
And it's
realized,
just like,
I fucking finally realized yesterday why they get so much ratings. I'm at the bar.
Yeah, I know
because like one of the members are
exactly
always
why.
sick, and then they bring in another person.
I'm going to tell you why. I know why.
why. I know why.
Okay,
'Cause
well, let
the
me.
ones,
I'll show you
the
mine, then you
ones
show me
who's
yours.
sitting
No, that's not even it. It's
down.
it's way more simple than you're thinking it.
What do you guys got? Nielsen
'Cause
ratings?
they ain't doing nothing.
It's way more simple than you're thinking
That's
about
right,
it.
girlfriend.
I'm in the garage every day. Every fucking day. I wake up, I'm listening to radio in my earbuds. I turn on the TV on local news and I put it on subtitles. So it's like a newsroom just going on. I'm getting stories after stories after stories after stories after trying to, you know, just stay alive in this world and, you know, come up with some content for the podcast and whatnot. And you're watching all this shit and you see a 10 o'clock news with, you know, ABC, and then they stop and I got to switch the YouTube TV over to Fox and get that 11 o'clock news and because then CBS goes to Price is Right at 11 and it's a whole fucking thing.
Sounds like
Without fail, every single fucking day, I'm on my computer maybe, and I'm not paying attention to what's on the TV, and I'm listening on the AirPods to whatever program I'm listening to, and the TV is just doing its own thing, and then I look up and the fucking view's on. I'm like, oh my God, because I had a news station on, and then the next possible program.
yeah.
So
Next
that's
hour.
like Fox
Next
13.
hour.
So I
when
would
it
say-
switches of Regis and Kelly. Or
I would, yeah. or
Kelly
like-
and
now
his-
it's
her,
Mark,
her
Kelly
Kelly and Mark
Yeah,
now,
yeah,
yeah.
and that happens to me too. It switches to Kelly and Mark,
And they suck.
and she's hot and he's kind of handsome, so I just let it roll.
But it's like a
No, I
dude. It's like a marriage.
didn't
My
even-
point is, the only reason the
can't
View
watch that.
still
Yeah, me
gets,
neither.
I guarantee the reason the View gets a third of its views is dumb people like me who had the news on and then went about their day cleaning up the house or whatever.
Well,
and the
think
TV
about-
is still on the fucking View.
You're talking about the ratings, yeah.
dude,
yeah.
think about
So you go outside and you start working in the yard and it's still on that.
not even
It's
that.
like,
And
I'm
they-
not watching it.
I'm not watching the View.
how many doctors'
That's how they get
offices?
it.
Nielsen ratings.
How
is
many
what it is.
doctors' offices? How many dentists
Oh,
have
always
that
playing the View.
going?
Always
all
playing
the
the
time.
View.
Not-
They
they just
never
leave it
change
on
the
this
cha-
channel.
There's
Yeah.
there 30. There's 100 million doctors, dentists that have that going. So that's like a. But I think Nielsen has that baked in on their ratings. Maybe.
Like
because how can you get off that?
when you
Well,
signed on
I'm
versus
sure they're smart enough to know that. Okay,
it was
this
left
one
on.
just never changes the channel.
but that's what pays the bills, you know.
And I'm just saying, man. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to give out a quick PSA because these women need to be stopped. They're terrible. This fucking
I mean,
show is
yeah.
so fucking dumb. What's her name? Katie, whatever. I was
So,
watching it.
you know what?
I was watching it today, and just like for a second I caught it, and I was watching just the subtitles. Couldn't even hear their annoying voices. Just watching the subtitles, be like, God, you're so fucking dumb. Why does this show exist right now? Get the fucking show off the TV, ladies and gentlemen. PSA out there, real quick. Just make sure you're paying attention to what your TV is selling you at all times, and change that fucking channel when The View comes on.
Way.
It should go. They should have like This Old House, at least, or Ask This Old House. At least people sitting at home can learn how to do something.
Fucking put Bob Vila back on the fucking. Is he dead? Did he die?
I don't think so. Yet.
Remy, I guarantee when you're 65 years old, all right, and you're in your couch and you crank one out and you're like, all right. And then
I'm just gonna fall asleep at The View.
No.
So that's how you
No,
change
then
the life cycle.
and then some kind of like infomercial shows up and it's like for telecasters. You're going to buy it. So there's airtime. There's still airtime.
Speaking of infomercials, that's the best part about YouTube TV because, like, it's like it feels like you're watching cable, but it's like fake. So you're just like, you kind of like go through the channels. You're like, yeah, this channel doesn't exist. This channel doesn't really exist. This channel definitely doesn't exist. That's when I recognize, but the programming seems way off. It's like a weird version, like an alternate universe version of like having Spectrum cable. But the best part about it is when you hit them late nights, because I do every Friday, Saturday night. Half the channels go into infomercial mode, and it feels like watching old cable.
So
they're trying to sell me like, I'm like, why? Okay, I think it's a goddamn commercial for this fucking conventional oven that roasts a fucking a whole ham on my countertop, and I'm like, all right. And then I look up 30 minutes later and still talking about roasting that ham, and I'm like, this a fucking all right.
They want to sell me that damn oven.
So asking you, like, do you think you'd ever fall into that hole? Like, if you were to have a lot of money where you just spend a bunch of shit on trinkets.
You never order anything off the line?
I've never off. No, not
off TV.
Not
say
off
like,
of like
I say
QVC.
like I have. I haven't done it either.
Hey, darling,
But
you
I
want to
feel
watch
like you
QVC
could.
again tonight? I got them bracelets the other day for you.
Well, what's the difference of
I mean,
watching?
do you guys know anybody that's ever ordered anything like off of a QVC right when they no?
I bet we each know 3
Hurry,
people that
hurry!
have.
There's only 30 seconds left. They've sold 1 million of them, and there's only 20,000 left.
That's
It's
a trick,
going
Mike. You
fast.
call them 10 minutes after that timer, and they're like, you know what? My boss just stepped out. I think I can get this done for you.
Yeah, you're like,
Yeah,
what
I mean,
boss? The
I can
lighting on your set is shit.
Now, whereabouts
shit.
in Alabama do I ship this?
Only way it'll let me do it is if you sign on for the included gift for an extra $5.99. Well,
you
want to
send someone something? It's holidays. You're like, you're right, I do.
Oh my God, I remember those days. Just watching that fucking
No, I can't watch those.
hours and hours of that.
I
shit.
mean, I've watched the longest, and the only time I've ever watched it
Is recently
is
and,
when
yesterday.
they've featured some
guns.
Knives.
No,
Knives.
No,
I bet
they
knives
don't do
is that
guns.
thing.
Invicta watches, and
Oh,
I
yeah.
was watching.
You got the
them
Bob Carney.
when after I got that Invicta watch, and I was like watching to see what I was like. That ain't,
Remember when?
that
Remember
ain't
when
nothing
Home
special.
Shopping Network had like callers too? Like they would take calls.
Oh, dude,
No, I
that's
They
don't.
would
how
actually
dude,
take calls and women be like, "Oh my God, this Tupperware set
It
is
is
so
the most
amazing."
amazing thing I've ever
Brenda,
bought.
We've
just a bunch
we've
of Brendas.
sold 30,000 of these units in the last 5 minutes.
And if you don't act now, there's only be 10 left.
If you don't
I
act
like
now,
the ones where
5 of these African children will die due to starvation.
$39.99.
So,
but
it's
if
in
you
your
buy it now in
conscience.
the next 10 minutes,
Wait, that's
it
just
ain't going to be $39.99.
We're gonna
Big
go-
X.
Wait, hold on.
Not
We're gonna knock it down to
$29.99,
10 payments of $3 a
and
month.
You get 2 sets.
how much could it be, Mike? $29.99? No.
No.
How about $19.99?
No.
Once the Australian dude
Mike, it
shows
can't
up,
possibly be less than $9.99,
It's
is it?
$19.99, and you get double the value. You
With
get
just
2
3
sets.
equal payments of $19.99, you
All
will
the-
also get the bonus gift of the fucking.
not only you spending money, you're also saving time. These knives save you time.
And you happen to employ thousands of people in China at the same time.
Well,
they're building packaging and shipping
The
overseas.
only knife to ever go into a fucking fully inflated tire and pull itself out cleanly.
If you ever wanted to slice this tent on camping trips, this is the knife to
and
do
it's
it.
still sharp after you've cut through a steel-belted tire
Going
to
camping?
slice this tomato.
Going camping, lots of noisy teenagers fucking around you.
Burn
Grab
your
this knife.
finger on the fire.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
All right, guys, They Call Us the Breeze. We're going to take a quick little halftime break. Got a brand new game we're going to try.
Called
I think we found a new gig.
infomercials.
I think the game's going to be called A Flight and a Crash. We'll see how it goes, guys. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. They Call Us the Breeze. Bye.
Guys be like, last night I got so drunk I drank 24 beers. Really?
And it was a school night too. Best believe your ass. Still got my ass up and went to work next day too. I don't know where you're from, sir, but our getting fucked up on Tuesday drinking is probably your damn Saturday night special.
Hey, guys, welcome back. They Call Us the Breeze. That's Bravo, Romeo, Echo, Sierra, live from the Tiger Cage. Every Thursday, right around 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Just make sure you're going out to YouTube and subscribing to our Tiger Cage Mania media channel.
Mania,
and ringing
yeah,
that
Mania.
little bell.
Maniac.
channel and ring that little bell for notifications.
Ding, 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 ding.
Exactly. And then if you can't watch us live, make sure you go check us out every Monday wherever you get your podcast.
That's right.
Rip.
And look through the TV. Try to watch us live on YouTube. You'll notice that new sticker Jeremy put up is crooked.
Yeah, very crooked, buddy.
Very crooked.
it on purpose.
It's at least 10 degrees off a square.
I did it on purpose.
Look, here's what I'm just saying.
I did it on purpose. Okay. Thank you.
I've never had a drink in my life.
Thank you, Trump. Guys, They Call Us the Breeze, man. Love hanging out with you guys every Thursday. Hope you are enjoying yourselves as much as we are. Got a new game we're going to try out here in segment 3. It's called Breakioke. But I think it's a working title. I think it should be like Breeze and Lyrics or Don't Forget the
Breakioke,
Breeze.
that's good.
But what we're gonna try to do here in this segment is we're gonna try to play a new game called Breakioke.
Kind of like him and
What we're going to do is we're going to sing each other songs. We're going to serenade you guys out there too. We're going to sing each other songs, and I'm going to sing a song, and I'm going to see if Dad and Ryan can guess what song I'm singing. Let me explain it.
Sing a song.
Only
sing a
problem is I'm not going to sing any lyrics. For every word, I'm going to replace with Brie. So I'm going to sing the song in the style of Brie, in the key of Brie, I should say. And you guys are going to have to try to guess which song it is. Whoever guesses said song, it's your turn. And you got to go. And we'll keep tally after the show. If you get the song title and the band correct, the band's an extra bonus point. And if nobody can figure it out, we both say pass. And the person has to sing another song. What do you guys think?
you have to get the song.
So how it's going to go is like, all right, so like Under the Bridge by Red Hot Chili Peppers, right? So I would go, Bree, 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 Bree. Now here's the other rule.
See, I wouldn't know that song.
Here's the other rule. You can't really do like the drums and the guitars and all the instruments. So you want to stay away from bands like Chicago and stuff that have like massive horn lines that help you to get the song. You want to kind of pick songs that are more lyrically driven. But you go bree 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 a bree 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 bree, and then be like, oh my God, that's
the
place I love, take me all the way. And then Ryan will go, instead of a buzzer, Ryan's just gonna say his name, Ryan. Under the Bridge, Red Hot Chili Peppers. Ryan gets 2 points for that. See, that's how we do. That's how we do. So I'm gonna start the game off here. I got one. You guys ready?
Ready.
All right. Make sure you say your name as soon as you get it. Bree 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 bree. Bree 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 bree. Bree 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 bree. Bree 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 bree. Second verse. Bree 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 bree.
Second verse.
Bree 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 bree.
Do 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 do.
Bree 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 bree.
I know the song, I just can't think of it.
Bree. Here comes the chorus. Bree, 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 bree. Bree, 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 bree. Bree, bree, bree.
Well, I'm saying Riri in there.
Bree, bree.
Yeah, what is that?
I know the song. I just
Bree, 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 bree.
it's a popular
Oh,
song. It's a top.
Ryan gets it all by myself. He gets
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
That's how the game goes. Ryan's turn.
Oh, my turn. All right.
Can't wait.
Let me
Let's-
pull up my notes.
It's gonna be terrible.
Mom's saying Riri.
Worst segment we've ever come up with. Here we go.
That's
We'll
what
see how it
she-
works. Ryan's turn. Is that lyrics? Is that lyrics or music? All right, give it to. Hold on.
Next, go to track 2.
Now they're saying words there is what he's saying. So
yeah, you got to figure out the words first to figure out the song. I know the
Is that ABBA? It's ABBA or
No,
something.
no. I know the melody.
Yeah,
I
you
know
have
the
it.
melody. I just
You have it.
without
Come
the
on,
words.
man. You
I
gotta
have
get-
no idea.
gotta
I mean,
get it.
I no.
You're in pass.
I know the melody.
So you're
gonna
gonna pass?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna pass on that one too. What was it?
Domo Arigato.
Oh, well,
by the Sticks.
Domo. If you would have said bree 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 bree, I would have got that one. Sticks. Domo arigato.
But that's. Oh yeah.
That was the first one you thought of. You fucking idiot.
Yeah. And I
Unreg. All right, Ryan gets to go
He
again.
was starting his. He's pitching to us fast. He's going to slow
All
him
right,
down a
okay.
little bit.
All right, Ryan's going next. Here he goes. It's the same.
Did you see his eyes? He's like his eyes.
Hold on. Start at the beginning of it.
Look at his face.
Give me the chorus. Give me the chorus. Give me the chorus.
That is the.
Oh,
Either you're really good at this game or we're really bad.
He's doing good. I mean, he rode the little short yellow bus for a long time.
I'm
It's
fucking-
so hard.
I'm
dog.
passing too. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm passing. Dow, you pass?
Oh, Bob's got to be laughing.
It's cold as ice.
Oh. No, you go. Bree, 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 bree.
I did.
Bree, 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 bree,
I did.
Bree, 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 bree.
Yeah.
All right, so that's all right. Go one more time. Give me. I know you got it.
Well, there goes our ratings for the, for the
I'll go
week.
one more time.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Bree 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 bree
Oh.
bree bree
In the-
bree
in the
bree
great
bree
big old
bree
Candy
bree
Mountain.
bree 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 bree
Yes.
bree bree
I
bree.
Great
get
big
that
candy mountain.
Yep.
Yep.
big candy
There
mountain.
you go, guys.
All right,
Next
I got that one right. All right, cool. I got one. Here we go. Bree, bree, bree. Bree, 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 bree. Bree, bree, bree. Bree, 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 bree. Bree, bree, bree. Bree, 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 bree. Bree, bree, bree. Bree, 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 bree.
And now it's getting ready to rock
Bree,
and
bree,
roll.
bree, 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 bree.
Do-do-do-do-do-do. That's
What's
what's the one with the girl that just died, the blonde? Fleetwood Mac? Is that Fleetwood Mac?
You can't go your own way.
That's it. Ryan gets it. Go your own way.
Is that Fleetwood
Should I
Mac?
just keep going?
Was that Fleetwood Mac?
Just keep going.
I mean, I
You
have
got
one.
no more?
Was
I-
that
I have
Fleetwood?
one.
All right,
Was
you
that
got-
Fleetwood
That was
Mac?
Fleetwood Mac. Go your own way. Ryan got it.
I told you that's how he got it.
All right, Ryan, go for one.
Well, I should get half the points because I said Fleetwood Mac, which made him figure out the name.
All right, let's go.
Bree Bree. Bree Bree
YMCA.
Bree Bree Bree. I
YMCA by the
said Bree
Village
Bree.
people. YMCA by the Village people. All right, I got one.
Bree 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 Bree
Bree, 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 Bree,
Bree.
All right, I got one.
Well, this has got to be the most ridiculous. What?
Bree, 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 Bree.
Do do do. Michael Jackson.
Bree, Bree.
I'll be there. I'll be there.
All right, I got it. Right, go. You got one?
Bree 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 Bree.
Oh, that's Titanic. Our Love Will Go On. Celine Dion. Yeah. Our Love Will Go On by Celine Dion. I got that one. All right, I got one. Here we go.
Mine are going to be way older. But
Bree, 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 bree. Bree, 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 bree. Bree, 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 bree. Bree, 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 bree.
oh,
Bree, 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 bree. Bree, 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 bree. Bree, 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 bree. Bree, 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 bree.
Are you?
Bree.
Do you like Pina Coladas? Who sang Pina Colada song?
That was a song by
The guy up in Palm Harbor, or
it wasn't Jimmy Buffett. It was a song by Rupert Holmes called "Escape," the Pina Colada song. That's right.
if you like,
Go!
I knew that. I knew that song. I knew the melody. You did pretty good on the melody,
So okay, Dad.
dude. Oh,
Dude.
I was going to
one,
say
Dad.
doot doo doo doo. I was going to be like bree bree
Bree,
bree
bree,
bree
bree,
bree
bree, bree, bree,
bree 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 bree.
That's Frank Sinatra, New York, New York.
Oh,
Yeah, how about bree 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 bree
I feel like you're just gonna go more
bree bree
Sinatra.
bree bree.
How about bree 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 bree.
The candy man can, 'cause he mixes it with love and makes the world taste good.
Yeah, that's
Candyman, Candyman,
Little Kyle's favorite song.
by Mr. What's the black guy's name?
Oh, I was gonna
With
do
the one eye.
Bree 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 Bree
Free
Bree 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 Bree.
No rapping. Yeah, if you did rap or hip
That was
hop, it
one.
would all sound the same.
Sorry, that was one by Metallica, but I.
If you did any hip hop or rap song, it sounded like a bunch of crows. It sounded like a bunch of crows up on the power line. You breeze are a bunch of rees.
Oh, how about this one? Bree,
That was,
bree,
Enter Sandman.
Bree, bree, bree.
My Way by Elvis Presley.
Bree,
Or
bree,
Frank
bree,
Sinatra.
bree, bree.
So we're just doing Sinatra songs now.
I guess so. Yeah. I mean, if they're paying out.
How about Bree 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 bree
No
bree
idea.
bree.
How about
Bree 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 bree.
how about this one?
Oh, PYT, baby.
Yeah, PYT by Michael
How about this
Jackson.
one?
PYT
How
by
about this
Mike.
one?
Ryan got a high five on that one.
Bree
right.
bree 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 bree.
Country Roads, John Denver.
No,
Oh,
Chase. Chase Young?
I was gonna
Change
do.
the damn-
Or what?
Bree.
Or what? Chasing what?
I think we should all end this one
Yeah, we should end it.
on this song. Bree, 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 bree. Sing along with me. Bree, 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 bree. A bree, bree, bree.
Bree,
Bree, bree, bree, bree. Bree, bree, bree. Bree, 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 bree. Bree, bree, bree. Bree, bree, bree. Here we go, boys. 1, 3. Bree. Bree, bree, bree. Bree, bree, bree. Because of the brie, the free.
We are retarded.
Guys, thank you so much for hanging out for our first installment of Brie Kioki. Might be the last installment. We'll see.
Do you know where our classroom's at?
Hey, what bus is I on? What bus I get on?
I don't remember which bus I'm on. I don't remember which bus.
You
I'm
gotta
on.
dress out, bro.
I don't know which bus.
It's gym. No,
I can't dress out.
no, I can't dress out.
I can't dress out. I left my clothes
I
on
don't
the on
dress
the
out.
bus.
All right, maybe.
Yeah. Hey, we do what we can around here, man. We still got lots of show coming up.
we do what we can. We're
That was great,
limited
guys.
in our
That's hilarious.
mental capacity.
That was
but
more
we
for
do what
us than
can-
you guys, I think. Yeah, guys, this is They Call Us the Breeze. We're going to be right back with some pertinent information
And
for
we
your
did
everyday
that,
lives.
We did that segment based on writers,
Yeah,
people
don't blame
that
us.
write in letters
Don't
and
blame
say,
us.
could you guys do this?
Yeah. We'll be right back, guys. Don't go anywhere. We'll see you in a minute. Bye-bye.
You're still on meth, Cheryl. Shut up.
You fucking idiot.
Hey, guys. Welcome back.
Yes,
It's They Call Us the Breeze.
dude, our boy.
Bravo,
I
Romeo.
totally agree.
Echo. Yeah, big shout out to that guy, that last guy
Yeah,
right
he
there.
just won a.
Fucking idiot.
He just
Yeah.
won a.
What do they call it? What's for TV? Emmy?
Emmy. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
just won a fucking Emmy, man. Our boy Tim Robinson from I Think You Should Leave. Where
Big Lions fan.
This guy
by
right
the
here,
way, too.
and huge Lions fan. He and Sam
Dude,
Richardson.
he's probably had the best 5 years
And
ever
obviously,
in his life.
obviously
ever.
Eminem's a big one.
Dad, did you remember? Yes, exactly.
yeah.
Dad
Slim
knowing his,
Shady.
Dad knowing his
Like a Michael
shit.
Brecheck with a can of Budweiser Heavy.
Mom spaghetti. But yeah, so
Well, it was on my smart.
well,
Oh,
Eminem.
Eminem now is on
Well,
Dad's smart news
well,
feed.
That's when you
they
go
were
right-
at the
Eminem's
game.
old as
hold on,
fuck.
hold on.
I don't watch him, and I don't like that music. but
Eminem's like
Eminem, Barry Sanders.
They're all.
They were like a receiver from way back in the 80s. or
Eminem
whatever.
posted a damn clip saying, "Coach, give me a jersey, I'll go."
Yeah.
He's like, "Put me
What's
on the
he-
field.
Yeah. Let me see.
You only get one
Okay,
shot.
Yeah.
One opportunity."
You're gonna do that. You're gonna do that
He got
post.
wrecked.
You're gonna go down 10 yards,
Slim
post
Shady?
over the middle, and then one of those
Slim
safety-
Shady gonna run an out route?
Yeah, and no, a middle, a
we're in the
middle
playoffs,
route, a
bruh.
middle over the,
The
middle
best
route, just
athletes,
below,
bruh.
be on the linebackers till that safety hits you.
No,
I give. I'm out.
I only had one shot.
State of rapping. State of rapping, Marshall.
Bring the cart. Bring the cart.
Don't
Bring the
quit
cart.
your day
I can't
job,
walk.
Marshall. But no, but they had those things. So like, you remember, Dad? You remember the game, the Detroit game where they all wear the blue balaclavas, the ski masks, where everybody in the stadium wore the blue
No,
balaclava.
no.
You know what a balaclava is? It's a ski mask
With the eyes in the mouth.
and the mouth. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what
it's-
they call it, a balaclava. Well, fucking listen to a goddamn.
Dude,
Listen to a goddamn.
I had no idea either. To
Listen
be
to a
honest.
No, I
goddamn-
mean it's the same thing as the
It's
but it
okay.
rolls down over your face.
The British and the Europeans call it a balaclava. We call it a ski mask.
I mean,
Yes.
what's your algorithm like, bro?
But either way, well, the fucking song by the Arctic Monkeys, it's called Balaclava, and I had to look it up, and it said basically a ski mask,
Well,
just a fancy
and then
term
you
for
just
a
started
ski-
getting ads
Arctic.
for ski
I
masks.
was like, all right,
Arctic
balaclava.
monkeys.
But no, when the Detroit Lions, monkeys, see how I just did that. You just made me
I
do
feel
that.
like they do listen to Arctic Monkeys in the locker
We're
room.
falling off the rails here. Like that guy that got kissed by the train. I've been kissed by a train on the road. But yeah, so no, for real.
Every time he sees
You
the
remember
word
that-
CSX, he's
You remember that episode of the
runs.
NFL? Do you remember that one episode of the NFL where the Detroit Lions played somebody and all the fans, I say episode like I don't know
I do
about
not.
football.
I do not.
They all wore blue ski masks.
No.
Well, two
me
of our
neither.
favorite
remember
creators.
the game. I remember the episode of the NFL when we played the
That
New
one
Orleans
episode.
Saints, and everybody had paper grocery bags over
Dude,
their
we
face
should start doing
with
that.
eyeballs
Hey,
cut out.
Hands in.
The ain'ts.
Hands in. When we talk about sports games, we need to start referring to them as episodes and just see how many people we can piss off.
I mean, that's awesome.
Oh no, last night's episode where the fucking like if we just start because it's all scripted.
Yeah, I mean, it is.
Do you remember when the
It's all
New
scripted
Orleans
now.
Saints
Very funny.
fans
That's
that
funny.
they were so terrible that they would wear the grocery bags, the paper sacks?
Yeah, the sacks
with the eyes cut out
and like sad faces and be like, "We lost," and Jared Goff sucks.
They
and
they'd wore them throughout the game. So when we
Those
went to
three-
that one Bucks game, Jimmy King cut one of those out. There.
It would have been
Remember
Jimmy
when we
King.
all went?
No,
Way
I
back.
know we parked at the Kmart.
I don't know.
We
where-
tailgated
Mom and
at the
Dad-
Kmart.
Mom and Dad probably.
We tailgated
no.
at the Kmart
That
that,
was
used to be off.
That was with Bill and Lita when a bunch of us went when I tore my knee up. I'm sure Mom and Dad watched you guys, and a bunch of it, like 22 of us.
Yeah, because
went.
I only went to one.
That's when we had the
Until
pig
Mayo
roast
took me.
and everything, and had the big luau in the
Fuck
backyard.
yeah, fucking
Mayo took
America.
And Jimmy King walked that. Jimmy King wore that paper bag over his head.
Well, the NFL is totally scripted. We've already decided that. We talked about that earlier on the break. And with that in mind, it's time for our football picks, right? We've been doing pretty good. The first week, we had 6 games, the wild card round. I won 5 out of those 6. Ryan won 2. Sorry, bud. And Dad won 4. Not bad. Not bad turnout for a first week of guys who don't really know all the teams that just kind of watch the Bucks. Then we got into week 2. Then you get into the divisional round. Man, a little bit of heartbreak with the Bucks there. If he would have called that timeout at 37 seconds, he could have
That wouldn't
changed
have
that whole
mattered. That
fucking
wouldn't
Yeah, exactly.
I'm kidding. Yeah,
Todd
woulda,
Bowles-
coulda, shoulda, woulda, coulda,
Todd
shoulda.
Bowles was like,
Yeah, woulda, coulda, shoulda, woulda, coulda, shoulda. A little heartbreak. I felt it. I woke up Monday, and I was, I woke up Monday and I was kind of,
I did too.
yeah, I woke
I had
up
to go to
Monday.
work, but that's
a little less pep in my step than maybe I should have had naturally. But that's
Well, I
what
think
happens.
most of us knew we weren't going to get beyond that game.
Yeah, I mean the fact that we got into that first round and then beat the Eagles
yeah.
was just
But
insane.
how crazy was it?
And
for
can we have a
Baker?
cheers to our boys, to Baker,
it was
to
a
Evans?
great year. I mean, who
Cheers,
would've-
cheers, cheers. Way to go, Bucks.
We thought it was ridiculous that we started out 3-1, and it put us on the top of the mountain, as Vince Gill would say, "High on the mountain."
Yeah.
That's a
For
sad
sure.
song.
Ryan
We
is such a
sing it.
goddamn trooper
But then
for a
all of a
cheers.
sudden, 5 out of 6 losses.
Hold on, I just got to say this real quick. Ryan is such a goddamn trooper for the group cheers that he is out of wine currently. His director's cut that he stole my beer just to make sure he could sip.
May I
during the
ask you
cheers.
boys a question? Okay.
Yeah, you can ask a question.
You can ask too
When
if you
Baker,
want.
when he threw that last pick, right, and that was the final.
How do you end your season on a fucking interception?
Now,
That's got to be
That's
sad
gotta
for him.
suck.
But it wouldn't have mattered.
So
Yeah,
that
but it
was-
wouldn't have mattered. But
that's-
how do you end your season and then
I know.
do
That's
your
kind of
whole
my
off
question.
season?
Think about it. the
That's
whole
kind of
year.
my question
whole rest
because
of
we
the summer.
saw the cameras on him. We saw him just go from wacky arm inflatable tube man at a car parking lot to like deflation very fast. So like,
Yeah, someone pulled up.
how
someone-
would you feel?
Someone pulled that
How
damn.
would you feel?
I would say.
if you just threw a
I
pick,
would say the whole off season.
how would you
Now,
feel as Baker?
All right, let's calm
If
down.
I analyzed the game and I knew it didn't really matter in the outcome of the game, if the completion would have made a difference,
Goldfish
if I-
memory. Goldfish memory.
As long as I played the game and I
Gave it your all.
Well, I guess the question would be, what do you think he's
It probably
thinking?
wouldn't mattered, but for
What do you think he's
The
thinking?
last thing you
well
saw.
for 2 weeks
After he threw it, what do you think the first 5 thoughts about his football career popped into his head? What do you think?
like. Gee.
Well, obviously,
well, yeah,
I-
disappointment. I mean, grave disappointment.
Do you think the second
Did you
thought
hear what
is,
he wrote? Did you hear what he wrote?
Do you think the second thought is I'm not gonna get that contract, or
no,
do you think
no, absolutely
No, not.
You think he
I don't
knows
think it
it?
has any. Well,
No.
I've heard reports about how.
I
like,
think he could
so
get
here's the
signed
thing.
if they can find the money.
No,
'Cause
here's
I think
the thing.
they want him.
We're on a
He
money.
wants to
We're
be
on a
here.
money pinch to try to figure out how to get Evans and Baker at the same time.
And
that's
Godwin for sure. And
yes,
and
but
Levante David,
mainly
a bunch.
Evans and Baker. We're trying to figure out how we can retain the two of them. I just saw an article. I don't know if it was clickbait yesterday that said Mike Evans, Baker Mayfield. We really want to stick together. So maybe they're going to take a little bit of a pay cut, maybe to stay in Florida and do that. Because I wasn't sure where Mike's allegiance was. Mike's allegiances was. And let me finish real quick. The whole thing about the losing of the game and everything. It's just like, how do you go the rest of the next 3-4 months seeing that last throw in your
that's
head?
a hard thing to do, but he's had to do that his whole career in a way.
No, you forget the next play and the next play and the next play and the next play.
But he hasn't.
I think you got to
That's
look
a good
at it
point.
like a cornerback. You know,
I would be dreaming nightmares, waking
yeah.
up every
he
night.
probably still is.
but look.
Like the Bills kicker.
And
well,
once
like
he
the Bills
redeems
kicker.
himself,
But you're
all he
looking-
has to do is
Sorry,
redeem himself.
we're getting way too excited out there and listening.
No,
Just like the
look,
Bills kicker
you
who
gotta look at
fucking
it
lost
this way.
the game.
Now you got to, like when he was a quarterback and the Browns drafted him as the number 1 quarterback because he was an elite athlete. You at some time at that elite level, Texas. Did he go to Texas? Is that where he went?
He's from Texas. Yeah,
and so by your junior and your senior year, if he played his senior year, but anyway,
Right.
before you get drafted by the NFL, you gotta. They are coaching you to forget about that last play.
Oh,
and
100%.
Goldfish memory.
Reset.
Goldfish
Yeah.
memory.
Forget
Goldfish
about it.
memory.
Forget
Well,
about
that's
it.
like Peyton
and,
Manning,
and,
yeah.
and then when you get to the NFL, he was been with the Browns and the Panthers and the Rams or whatever. It's like, forget about it. You know, I'm sure it's going to stick with you for a week.
But
A week's
the thing
time.
is, if it's
But
the last thing you saw on a professional field,
it doesn't matter.
yeah.
I don't think it really matters
Yeah.
that much.
Okay, maybe it doesn't.
Because of
Ryan's been-
because of the length he's been in the league
Yeah.
and the experience.
Hey,
and
I've seen the
and
statistics.
he can analyze that.
Baker did
that
great
wouldn't made
this
a
year.
difference if it was completed or picked at that point.
Baker did amazing
because we
this
were
year.
getting our
Yeah.
ass beat.
Ryan, what do you say?
In the NFL contract wise, is there like a promissory note that you can put on? Like, can you put in a contract, Baker, we can't pay you right now, but if you were to produce, giving the projections, if you were to produce, we could pay you this much.
Well, they do that in
as
playoffs.
a promissory.
They do
In
that.
Okay, so
playoffs.
like,
That's how he got his.
so sign them for like pennies on the dollar right now, and then just give them a bunch of
Well,
bonuses.
that's what they did this year.
I
They
feel like
gave
he's
him
a
4.
bonus whore.
They got
He's a fucking dude that wakes up at the casino and he's like, if I can hit this,
Hold
I
on,
can
let
hit
me
this.
interject real quick because he won $1 million for getting into the playoffs.
He won
$250 the next game. So it's like if you just pay a quarterback
On those bonuses,
every game in that sort of way, $50,000 for a home game, $100,000
then
for
you're
an away
gambling.
game every
then
fucking
you're a
game.
casino at that
Well,
point, but it's
Earn your contract.
Exactly
So
what it
You don't
is.
sign a contract at
And
the
that's
beginning
where
of the year.
he shows
you
out.
Earn
Dude,
your contract.
If you think he's going into that huddle and he knows that he could go ahead and make a touchdown for $250,000,
No.
he's gonna make the best.
That's going to solve.
agility.
No, that'll solve so many fucking salary caps because
It
you
will.
don't sign them at the beginning for a
Right,
certain amount of
right.
money.
For a
You give them
guaranteed money.
gnarly
per
bonus,
play.
but
And
good
that's
bonuses,
kinda like
great
how Baker's
bonuses.
contract was. They got him for $4 million, but
Commissions.
He got $1 million for getting in the
I mean,
playoffs.
that's
He got $1
all
million
of America with sales.
for winning our division. He got him.
No, he got $250K for winning our division.
Okay, and then he got $1 million for winning that playoff game.
Yeah.
So
Boom.
Well,
I mean, that's like, and that's
so
a
you don't have
prize.
to
And
sign
at the
him.
end of the
got si-
game,
what did he get signed for? $4 million. So he made
he just
Exactly.
made
And
20%.
He made
yeah,
25% of his
18% of his
fucking signing
contract.
bonus just for
well,
getting
now
us into the playoffs.
It's going to cost us more to keep him, but
But those make those games more pivotal because
Well,
I
you're
say
at
they
the
give
casino.
him $23 million.
they can
For a
they
3-year
can stretch
contract.
that out. You know,
They can.
that
He'll take
contract
that.
out.
But if him and Mikey are willing to hold pinkies and run down the
and
lane
they
together,
can restructure it and so
Like
Mike
Stamkos does, take
if
less
Mike-
money.
If Mike
How about Mike Evans?
If Mike
If you do
Evans
not drop a
retires in
wide
5
open
years
pass.
and quits playing football in 2, or Mike Evans retires
he's
in
got 5
2
more
years,
years. He's got 5 more years.
and they sign him
Was it like
and has
37?
guaranteed money for 5 years, they can do that.
He's younger than me. Yeah.
They'll pay him for 3 more years after he, you know.
I think he's like 34, and I think he's got at least like 4 or 5 more years in him. And I think if he just like who fucking wants to move away from Florida?
They could sign.
You know what I mean?
That's the thing. I mean, I was
they could
trying to
sign
think-
both of those guys,
Unless
and
you're in a
give them
dome.
10 years guaranteed
Well, what
money.
it's like is like Stamkos. Stamkos takes less money because he wants the Bolts to get into the playoffs and he wants to win fucking rings.
Brady, baby.
If you get into that mindset, Baker and Evans can take a little bit
Well,
less money
apparently-
because
Well,
they
those are
want to
cats
win
that
championships.
care. They care about legacy
Apparently,
versus.
you can sign a guy, and for however long you think he's going to play. Let's say Mike's going to play 3 more years, and he's going to be like, okay, I'm fucking too old.
Done. Yeah.
Yeah, and Baker probably can last longer, but because he's way younger. But you can sign him for this and say, okay, we'll pay you from 2024 to 2034,
Right. Oh shit.
and you can retire at 2027.
Well, yeah, it's
and
all
we'll
escrow.
give you $3
It's
million
basically
a
that's like
year
an
for the
escrow
re-
contract.
So that's in your.
Well, that's the
in
trouble
your-
we're in right now is we're paying people that don't play with us.
Right,
now,
and
you know?
that happens, but you can do that. I mean, if they don't want an extraordinary amount of money, and you say, if you could do it like 5, we'll pay you.
How
We'll
about-
spread it
We'll
out.
pay you
How about spread it out?
$25 million to play for the next 3-year contract. This I'm just saying this.
No, hypothetical. Yeah.
But we're going to pay you over the next 10 years.
Right.
Guaranteed.
Yeah.
We will pay you $25 million in the next 10 years. And
Just
you're
hang with
probably
us.
only going to play
Just
3
hang with
more
us.
years. But you and your wife and your kids are going to get a check
Stay here in their school and their whatever.
for
you
the
know,
next 10
yeah.
years,
I was gonna
$5
say-
million a year or whatever.
To put the nail in the head, let's get John Lynch, Mike Allstott, Rondé Barber. Let's get Joey Jaravicious, and let's give the other team 14 points
I got
all
Grammatica.
season.
I
We'll
got-
give the
Yeah,
other.
that's a Special Olympics.
Hey,
That's a
we'll give the
Special
other
Olympics.
team 14 points every game for the whole season,
Old
and we'll
timers
see
game.
if we could go ahead and
I
get
have-
this.
I have
I got
Grammatica
I got
on
an
speed
idea.
dial.
We'll start an old timers league.
I have Automatica.
they will.
I got
they will
Automatica
do
on
work,
speed dial.
I guarantee
and we're gonna
hit
do
me
it.
so-
And
he
let's
hit
go
my
ahead and
cane.
reset the
He hit
rules.
my cane.
Let's reset the rules.
No,
let's go
let's-
back to late 90s.
Let's go ahead and reset
Let's go
the
early
fucking.
2000s,
Let's go ahead and
refs.
reset the damn podcast. Let's go. Speaking of all this damn sports, still in the middle of it. Still in the middle of them NFL playoffs, baby.
They know my pick. They
Yeah.
know my pick.
That's right. Real quick before we get out of here, guys, they call us the Breeze. Bravo, Romeo, Echo, Sierra. This one for January the 25th, the year of our Lord 2024. We got 2 big football games coming up on Sunday, man. We got the NFC Championship. We got the AFC Championship. The deciding factors will enter those gentlemen into the Super Bowl, the bowl of all supers. I think it's like a soup bowl, and you
Soup
just get
bowl.
like split pea soup, probably my favorite.
Let's,
But like I like chowders better
unless
than
what's her
soups,
name
but
shows up.
Oh yeah, I do.
I like
that.
chowders
Yeah.
better than soups. But chowders aren't soups, so if I'm gonna pick a soup, I guess I kind of
well,
want like
it is
a.
kind of a soup. It's just thick.
Wait,
Well-
where does that?
Well, soups
Once you
are
add
soups
cream.
I think once you add what, but see, split pea.
But no,
soup,
that no chowder is just I
Chowder's
think.
only adding thickening, right?
But split pea soup is kind of thick too.
I don't
Right?
like peas.
Well, all right. Either way, guys, they call us the Breeze. We're going to get out of here. But before we do, we did it last 2 episodes. We've been doing a little playoff bracket with the NFL. I won 5 out of the 6 games on the wild card round. Dad had 4 wins and Ryan had 2 wins. Last week, we had the divisional round. I only won 1.
But you had such a commanding lead with a 5-1 lead after first.
But I
round.
only had 1, though. So
know.
I
So you
Revy,
got a-
Revy
you still
has
got a-
such a great.
I'm
you got
at
a
6
2-point
points.
lead on
I'm at
both
6
of us.
points. Ryan's had 2 wins, so he got up to 4 points. Dad had 0. Or no, Dad had
Maybe 1.
wait, yeah.
So it's 6-4. 6.
No,
and,
I don't think Dad had any.
So Jeremy is
No, you
winning
both-
at
no,
6-4. That's
Hold
this
on.
week's.
You both had 4
I'll tell
points.
you exactly what we got.
Hold on. No, you both had 4 points. Because Dad didn't win a single one last week.
Jeremy and Ryan won that game.
Dad, you didn't get a point last week. You're at 4. Ryan gained 2. You stayed even, and I gained 1. So it's 6, 4, and 4 right now.
Yeah, I didn't get a 1.
Nope. So it's 6, 4, and 4 right now. We
I was just trying
have
to spot you.
the NFC and the AFC conference finals coming up here, and we're gonna do a little continue that wager because we each put in $10 at the beginning of the game, and whoever has the most wins, including the Super Bowl at the end of the playoffs,
Wins that $30
gets that $30
right
in
there
that
in the
kitty
end.
right now. Like I said, I'm up 2 points, but it's still anybody's game. You guys could win out. If you guys win out, I lose out. You guys still get it. It's still anybody's game. So let's go on. First matchup, we have the AFC.
I forgot to mention
Right.
also that whoever wins this whole bracket gets a nice suite at the Hard Rock,
Really?
Tampa.
Bullshit, really?
Yeah.
Who's putting that on? All right.
I don't know.
I think he's putting us on.
I think he is, yeah. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and with my pick
show
first. We have 2 games this Sunday. We've got the Baltimore Ravens.
Did you guys put your picks on there?
I've got mine, yeah.
Did
we've
you?
got the Baltimore Ravens versus the Kansas City Chiefs.
Ravens are at home.
Ravens are at home. I am going to make my pick first. I'm going to say the Kansas City Chiefs, and only because the whole shit's rigged. The NFL Network wants to see Taylor Swift at that Super Bowl, baby.
I want the Ravens to win, and I picked them because I'm tired of seeing her.
Yeah, so
I am
Dad's
over
gonna
that
pick them
girl.
Ravens.
I liked
Isn't
Taylor
that the funniest
Swift
thing?
when
Dad's
she
gonna try
first
to
came out
keep-
as a singer-songwriter country girl, and it's just gotten too over
Well,
the
she's
top.
pop now, but Dad's hanging that sign: "Keep Taylor out of the Super Bowl."
I am
There it is.
tired of her.
So Dad wants the Ravens. Ryan, what do you think?
I definitely think that the Kansas City Chiefs are going to go because of the whole narrative and everything is rigged, because we all know, like we talked about, that when they file accounting taxes, it's going to be under entertainment.
Yeah, that's
Hey,
for
and
sure.
she
But
it's not
I'm
like
going to go
she's
against
Elvis
you
Presley.
because I have to.
Yeah,
and I'm
Ryan's
going to go
kinda
with the
gonna-
Baltimore Ravens.
Yeah, try
and
to
I've also
gain a
had
point.
Lamar Jackson a lot on my fantasy football between the years.
A
so.
lot, Mitch.
Taylor Swift
A
is
lot.
not Elvis Presley. I'm tired of it.
Yeah, well, okay, that's a very good question. If Elvis Presley started
All right,
showing
so
up
that's
at
our
an NFL
pick.
game,
So Dad and Ryan both are going to take the
Ravens.
Baltimore Ravens, and I will
At
take
home.
the Kansas City Chiefs.
And if you win that game, it's over.
Yeah,
you're-
well, not necessarily.
You're at 6-4.
Not necessarily.
Well,
You guys could each get to 7. Well, no, you can't if you lose one.
we
If you lose
can
that game.
get to 7. Yeah, we can get to 7, and yeah, if you
No,
pick
you
all,
have to
if
win.
you-
No, yeah, you have to win.
we'd have to win out.
Yeah.
Yeah, either one of us would have to win out to beat.
All right. Well, the
And you'd have to
second
pick
match, the later match in the evening, is going to be the NFC Championship. But that's going to be the San Francisco 49ers, which I don't understand. I just don't understand the mapping of football. They're on the fucking West Coast.
what time?
I don't know. I'm just saying San
Oh,
Francisco.
the games are at
No,
3
no.
and 6.
I'm just talking about like their geography. It just doesn't mean. But you got the 49ers versus the Detroit Lions. And I'm going to take Lions, man. I'm going to do that Cinderella story, man. Because you know what? And this is my other thought. If they beat us and they beat us out, unless it's like hockey,
I
unless
know.
it's like hockey and it's the Maple Leafs, if they're a team that eliminated
good
us,
enough, yeah.
then I want
I
them
get it.
going the whole way. Because be like, well, hey, the guys that beat us were the guys who won the fucking championship. So you can't blame us. They were the champions of the world that year.
I'm
you know
going,
what I mean?
I'm going with
Gives you a little fallback.
I go with the John Lynch, best safety since Ronnie.
So you're going to go Niners?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean John Lynch. Come on, John Lynch was our toughest safety we ever had. I mean, he used to knock guys out of their cleats.
I know you still wear his jersey,
I
fanboy.
do.
Yeah.
Right,
No,
what do you
I
think?
have to go with, even though I love the Detroit Lions, and like you said, there is a very good special fairy tale that's going on in this whole thing, and I think Disney's behind all of this because
Yeah.
they are. I mean,
Well,
obviously,
yeah, ESPN, Disney. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, if you have to
Conspiracy
I mean,
theory.
it really is. It really is. I mean, there's no great movies coming out with Disney in the next 2 years with a new
That's why
character.
I think they're
and
going to
that's
throw
why
Taylor
the Detroit
in the,
Lions.
That's
Dude,
why
it's
they're going to put
crazy.
Taylor Swift in the goddamn Super Bowl,
Leave
bro.
it up to the Motor City to get things done, I guess. Dan Campbell,
Motor
and he's
City
just
and
writing
Chiefs,
it.
dude.
But I have to go against you because I need the money.
It's the ultimate Cinderella
I
story.
need that money, and I'm
Who you
gonna have
going
to
with?
go with the San Francisco 49ers.
Yeah.
And who you going with on the AFC?
Against
He's with
Remy
you.
and
Ravens.
even
so we're
though
on
I
the
do-
same page.
we are on the same. We have to be on the same
Yeah,
page, man.
in order to beat me. Yeah, you do. Guys, this time next week, we'll let you know how it turned out.
Yeah,
We'll
man,
let you know who's close to that pot of $30.
But if it's all,
But
the
for
same,
now,
I
would you
take
guys
that $30.
would you guys like to join me in the backyard for some jams?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll take a little jam.
All right, that'd be cool.
Grape
I would appreciate
or
that.
apricot?
I could do strawberry.
Okay.
Or like, I mean, apricot's a good one though, you know, because it looks cool. It's like kind of looks like
that's how
honey.
we do our beef tips with apricot.
I know. But I mean, anything. I'll take any kind of jelly that Smucker's serves in the little packets. No, come on. Might as well get an Astroglide if we're going to do it.
Well,
guys,
this is my sign off.
what are you doing?
Bree bree.
Bree, 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 bree.
Bree bree. Hang on, guys. Hang on.
What was the set up for that show?
I say when we jam, we only sing Bree for every song we jam.
We might be able to
Hold
get
on,
a
he's got
job
one.
at the.
It either looks like he's going to
He's
fart or he's
channeling
got
somebody.
one.
He's channeling somebody.
I think he's going to fart.
Bree 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 bree. Bree 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 bree. Bree 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 bree. Bree 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 bree. Don't know much about the French I took.
All right, guys. Thank you so much,
Don't know
everybody.
much about
We love you guys. Good night, everyone. Thank you
What
so
a
much.
wonderful.
What a wonderful. Good night, everybody. We love you.